Bleh.
Frumess talks about Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Let's all talk about Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
Bingo! What's going on? Welcome to another one of our 31 Days of Halloween films. This one's number 12. The title is Bingo Hell. It's streaming on Amazon Prime. It's one of Jason Blumhouse's, anthology films. They did it last year. They did 4 films last year, 4 films this year. This one's Bingo Hell. We're definitely going to check out the other 3 at some point when the mood strikes. This is directed by, oh man, I'm so sorry. I hope I don't butcher the name. I'm going to try my best. Ready? Gigi Saul Guerrero. Oh my God. Guerrero. Okay. And she did Culture Shock for the Into the Dark Blumhouse series that was also on Hulu. So going from Hulu to Amazon Prime. And I gotta say, she is really building a nice little body of work, man. I thought this was a really fun idea that, sort of surrounds somewhat of a well-worn theme of the town is gentrifying and we have to fight against it. That's been done. But what makes it unique this time is that it's around a bingo hall. You don't see that. I don't think I've ever seen that. So I thought it was really interesting to anchor the story with a bingo hall. And there's this guy, Mr. Big, and he sets up his bingo hall, and he's played by Richard Brake, who is just, man, he's cast in a lot of stuff recently. He's been in a lot of sort of genre stuff, and he's not in enough. Put him in everything. He's so great. You know what I'm saying? And his bingo hall him and his bingo hall are clearly sort of like the metaphysical embodiment of corporate greedy interests that use money to tempt people into selling their homes and their souls. Because that's what happens. The people, they go to the bingo hall, they get stamped with a $sign thing, and they get thrown into this delusion that causes them to murder themselves in these really, really grisly ways. So that part is really sort of fresh and fun and original. And the other stuff is sort of it's been done before. And there's also this sort of needful things kind of element to it in that sort of way. But the deaths are really grisly, especially, there's a guy and he's drinking motor oil, just guzzling it. And it's really, really gross, and then he chops his hand off in a car and, but Gigi is a really great visual storyteller. Information doesn't feel forced on the audience. We could tell that the main character also rules. Lupita, I think her name's Lupita. I'm going to double check that real quick. Is it Lupita? Please tell me that I'm right about that. Lupita. Yeah, Lupita is the main character, and she is awesome, man. And here's the thing. We really don't see enough movies with characters like that as the star. Normally, an older senior citizen woman, especially of, a minority, some sort of Spanish or Mexican or, South American of some ilk, whatever you want to call that, would be relegated to being the side character, a supporting character that might be a audience favorite, but, ends up with some sort of death, usually a sacrifice for the greater good. And in this case, it's no, this character, this sassy, spunky character is going to be front and center the whole time kicking ass. And it's awesome. Give me more of that. I love that. Fantastic, truly. And, yeah, it's just you have a little bit of sort of also from Amazing Stories. No, not Amazing Stories. Twilight Zone. Steven Spielberg's episode, Kick the Can. These older characters that are sort of, in the twilight years of their life, but they feel worn in and sort of real. They don't feel like they were cast from Hollywood. And that's what I really appreciated about the casting in this film. I just thought it worked really, really well. I said that Bingo Hell is the Needful Things answer to VFW. Remember that genre film VFW with Fred Williamson and Stephen Lang and William Sadler's in it, that came out and they face off against this mutant punk street gang. This is the Needful Things answer to VFW, and they would pair well as a double feature. You know what I'm saying? I also love the baton that Lupita carries. It's friggin' awesome, man. She kicks all sorts of ass in it. And as I said, Richard Brake, he's just great in everything. He's dastardly, and his teeth are so gross. You know, you get the kind of feeling that maybe that they didn't sit through makeup with those teeth. Although I'm not one to talk, the light makes my teeth look kind of gross. So this is the pot calling the kettle black. I also loved at the end when she has like her shotgun and she's like caving in his head, and her friends are like sort of standing like this, you know, off to the side, you know, kind of like looking down. I thought it was good, man. I thought it was good. I see a bright future for Gigi, and I hope she just continues making genre films, and I hope they keep getting better and bigger and bigger. So congratulations on that. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, you know, I saw a lot of negative reviews on Letterboxd, and it kind of bummed me out because I'm like, what do you want? Like, honestly, what do you want? This is something that you don't. When have you seen a genre film, you know, where like, you know, it's very metaphorical and very thematic, but you don't really see genre films like, you know, horror films surrounding bingo halls. So it's like, it's unique. Isn't that what we love about genre? Like when they do something special and unique, and that's what's happening in this film. So I don't really see where all the hate comes from. We'll see you tomorrow.